But first, a couple of things to get off my chest. Number one, the idiocy of the Greens. What's new, you'll ask? Well, I'll tell you. We are in a huge economic crisis, terrible unemployment, terrible debt. Living standards are actually falling. And this is not the time for harebrained schemes to totally destroy our economy. But here comes angry Adam Bandt, the Greens leader, probably the most radical they've had. We already know that the Greens think our emissions are destroying the world, global warming and all that. In fact, you look around, global warming, we're getting more rain than a century ago. We've got bigger crops, world record crops, in fact, grain crops, fewer cyclones, we're living longer lives. There's no crisis. And cutting just Australia's emissions, that would make no difference anyway. But to angry Adam Bandt, no, we've got to scrap all our coal-fired electricity stations. Well, you knew that already. But now, Bandt says we must also ban gas as well. Gas, he says, is as dirty as coal, which is untrue, by the way. Sign the petition to stop it. So now we've got to ban gas-fired electricity as well. Do you want to know how lunatic that idea is? This is how Australia gets its electricity. Let's go down the list. There's coal, 60% of it. The Greens want that gone. Then there's gas, 19% of our electricity. The Greens want that now gone too. There's hydro, which is 7%, but the Greens are against any more dams for hydroelectricity. Oil, 2%. Well, of course the Greens want that gone. That leaves, for our electricity, just wind and solar. So, in the brave new world of the Greens and of Adam Bandt, more than 80% of our electricity would be banned, gone. And the electricity left, most of that would go too whenever the sun doesn't shine and the wind doesn't blow. Now, if you think that is a plan to power 21st century Australia, if you think that is a plan for our future, I have got a cave to sell to you, without electricity, of course. Yet this idiocy is now backed by 10 Greens politicians in your federal parliament. Dear God.